Hello friends, my name is Gautam Hari. In today's session, I'll be showing you how to assign an elastic IP address to your Linux instances. Since public IP given by the AWS is not permanent, if the instance is stopped or started again, the existing IP is released by the instance. So in this case, users across the internet cannot again visit the same website. So to have a permanent public IP address, it is recommended to assign an elastic IP. But an important point to note is if your instance is terminated or not in use and the elastic IP is not released, then in this case it will be charged. So be careful if you are using and running under free tier usage. So the best practice is to and launch an instance and assign an elastic IP. But before terminating, you should remember to release your elastic IP, then terminate the instances. With that being said, I will launch an Linux instance now. I'm choosing the Amazon Linux as my AMI 2023 variant. Instance will be T2 Micro. Keypair, I'm using the available keypair that I have with me. I'll be using the existing security group. Leave all the other settings as default and launch your instance. Wait till your status check gets completed. Now, as the status check is completed, I will start assigning elastic IP address to this instance. First, I'll go to the network security. Under that, I will select elastic IPs and I will press the button allocate elastic IP address. The address is very important and I will press allocate. As you can see, an elastic address is allocated to us, but if you want to associate, we would require to associate this elastic IP address to an instance. So that is what I'm going to do. I will choose the instance name, which is running currently Linux WS, and the private IP address, and I will choose to associate this instance with the elastic IP address. As you can see, the elastic IP address has been associated successfully. Now, if we go and check, right now the public address ends with 9.39, but if I refresh, you can see that it has adapted the elastic IP address. Now it is ending with 212.247. Now if I try to connect via EC2 instance connect, you can see that I am connecting using EC2 instance connect, and below that my new address has been provided, that is the elastic IP address. Now if I connect, you can see that the public address has been changed. Now it has adapted the elastic IP address. So now that the task has been completed, as I said before, it is best to dissociate and release your elastic IP address before you terminate your instance, because even if you terminate your instance, this elastic IP address will be associated with your account. Even if it is free tier, you will be charged after some time. So it is the best practice to release your IP address. So under network security, I will go to elastic IPs. Under actions, I will disassociate this elastic IP address from this instance first. As you can see, the elastic IP address has been disassociated. So once I have disassociated, I will now release this elastic IP address. As you can see that if I release this address, this elastic IP address will no longer be associated with my account. So I will release the account IP address now. So now that the IP address has been released, I will not be charged extra. So that was for today's class. Thank you.